Early warning weather alert mode as Henri will impact southern New England and, of course, here in Connecticut over this upcoming weekend, specifically Sunday night into Monday. And during that time frame, we're looking at the potential for heavy rain that could lead to a concern for flash flooding, also damaging winds based on exactly how this storm tracks. Again, from the center of the storm eastward, we could get the strongest winds that could lead to some power outages. The wind will also force water into the sound in tandem with the upcoming high tide cycles, and they're going to be astronomically high. There's the concern for coastal flooding and storm surge. And eventually, based again on how this system tracks, there could be a threat for some tornadic activity, some rotation in these storms. That's something we'll, of course, continue to monitor. But right now, that's a lower concern as opposed to everything else. Right now, across the state, scanning throughout Connecticut on our only live Doppler radar here. We've got just a couple spotty showers. Not a big deal today. Plenty of time to prepare, get that lawn furniture inside or tied down. Also a good time to download the Channel 3 app because there's that possibility of losing power outages. You'll not only get access to all of our continuous and team coverage, but also, of course, push notifications, and there will likely be many of them regarding alerts that will be issued as we head through the upcoming storm. Right now from New Haven, we've got a lot of cloud cover, 80 in the Elm City. A little bit farther east along the shoreline, a much more beautiful, brighter scene coming in from New London, 79, and our view from Hartford showing more clouds and sunshine at this point. Temperatures inland, 75 to 80, along the shoreline close to the 80-degree mark. Still a bit on the muggy side, of course, dew points up at around the 70-degree mark. So we are tracking some rain moving across Philadelphia off the Delmarva Peninsula. That for the rest of today. So maybe again a couple spotty showers, otherwise some intervals of sun. Temps this afternoon top out in the low 80s. And then for our Saturday, again another good day to do preparations as the day will be primarily dry, just a slight chance for a shower or storm. So the center of Henri right now about 750 miles from Connecticut. It's been holding its own, sustained winds currently at 65 miles an hour, and it is forecast to reach hurricane status here in the next, say, 12 to 18 hours, and then could be near hurricane strength as it makes its approach to southern New England over the second half of the upcoming weekend. So here's a little bit tighter view, 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, certainly on the approach. Could clip, at least as of this most recent run from the National Hurricane Center, the Twin Forks of Long Island. And earlier, if you're watching Scott this morning, talking about a Newport landfall, now it has shifted a little bit farther to the west. And unfortunately, we could see more shifts to the west. Some of our latest model runs, the GFS, indicating that could indeed be a possibility. And a farther shift west for Connecticut would be a not so great situation for us. Conditions would even get worse for us. So by Monday morning, it's up across Massachusetts before turning to the east and moving away from Connecticut. So this could be a fairly long duration storm from when the rain starts falling on Sunday morning and may not end, I should say, until sometime on Monday. So here's the approach on Sunday morning as we head toward daybreak and points thereafter. That's when conditions start to deteriorate with rain becoming likely, heavy at times. You can clearly see that center of circulation by noon just to the south of Block Island and eventually heading toward the southeastern coastline of Connecticut. And that rain again will be heavy at times all the way into Sunday night. With regard to winds, no issues tomorrow as we head toward daybreak and points thereafter on Sunday. Notice southeast Connecticut wind gusts by 6 a.m. up to around 30 miles an hour or higher by 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Wind gusts even say toward the Route 8 corridor could get up to around 40 miles an hour. Meanwhile, eastern Connecticut near the Rhode Island border, 60 to perhaps near 70 miles an hour. So on an early warning 7-day forecast, we will be here, of course, with you through the duration of this. We have all sorts of team coverage planned for you. But again, time to do preparations today and as well for tomorrow. The worst of it comes Sunday night. Conditions eventually start to improve on Monday. Then as we head toward the middle of next week, back to, say, near 90-degree heat with high humidity. Shoreline highs this weekend in the 80s as well as across interior portions of the state.